Okay.
Okay, so I understand what you mean, there's a symmetry, but there's too much. Because the eye is, this is a very strong...
Oh, terribly, yeah.
Yeah, so that needs to be quite light, and then I'm going straight up.
Yeah.
But, so you don't want to go straight up, you'd rather want to go slightly off center. So I would close this up.
Yes.
And go slightly off center and rather add a bit more there.
Yeah.
It just creates more interest.
Yeah, okay, I'll do
so
it.
I'm scumbling there.
Yeah.
So now the other thing you can do, which is going to be very interesting, I like that you added the yellow here.
Yeah.
Because yellow is the opposite of blue.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to show you, can I sit there where you are?
Yes,
I
yes.
just wanna...
Otherwise, tell me and I'll do it.
Yeah, but I need to demonstrate. So what you can do now is you can start using smallish hogs there. Yeah, fine, it's fine. Okay, so I want to play with the contrast. So I'm going to go, if I take this blue and I put it there, it's too dark, can you see it? But if I make it lighter, it might be too light, but we'll see. I want to have complementaries. This is now not pure complement. I add a little bit of this in here. So I'm actually adding the light now. So the light is from that tree, looks like it's from that side.
Lights come
Okay, so there will be some light that comes through there. So I'm just almost like a dry brush. Can you see that? How
Yes,
interesting
yes.
that look. So now I wouldn't do that everywhere. So we're bringing contrasts in. So you, like here, for example, I'm doing the same there. Very dry brush, but you can also bring in yellow. So if I use the yellow, so yellow would be the opposite of the blue. No? So I can do the yellow.
Oops.
It's okay. It doesn't matter if there's a little bit of the previous color in it. It actually makes it more interesting. So let's add, see what this does. It might be too bright. I'm just pressing it out. I want a very light color. So now let's see. I'm just holding it there, and I'm using position 3. Might be too yellow. I want a little bit of light, just catching that. Can you see there? I'm bringing in contrast. So I'm saying the light's catching that. The light's catching this. In here, you can bring very much your like a Van Gogh kind of very like thick impasto, but I wouldn't do it everywhere. Can you see the moment I'm doing that? Where's my eye going?
Yeah, it's going
there.
up a little bit. Yeah.
So if you put too much here,
Then it's fighting.
it's going to fight. Then here you need light. So I'm just going to lighten this a lot. No, but you want to. Okay, this might not be the right. So I'm going to put a little bit of light here. So this is dry brush. It's just dry brush. All I'm doing is I'm feeding the eye, and also the air closer to the earth is always warmer.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm bringing in contrast here. So I'm not, I don't want you to paint more paint on it. I just want you to put marks down like that.
Yeah.
Because you've got enough paint. Like here, you'd have a bit of a highlight here. So then I bring the same color. So very little, I want very little, not image, I don't know what would you call it? Not a lot of information.
Okay.
Little bits of information everywhere. Like that's nice. So, but now the light, what did you say? Light comes from there.
Comes from here.
Okay. So, yeah, okay, so that's fine. So then here would be more light, and this would be less light. Because I'm looking on this side of the tree. That side of the tree is going to be light.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I just want little bits and pieces. Mm-hmm. So if you look there, I would contrast that. So I would bring in a bit of blue maybe, or purple. So if I add a little bit of purple in there, look at that. It's like a blue-purple.
Absolutely.
Can you see?
Yeah.
So this is painting like the impressionist. You're playing with light.
Yes.
You see a little bit, but I'm very cautious where I put it. I do not put it everywhere. Can you see?
Yeah.
Look how nice that looks. Little bits, little bits, little bits. And go and play even on the road. You can probably, so if that's the road, and then that could maybe be lighter, the light's going to shine this way. So which side of the road's going to be light?
Well, you know, the road's flat, so...
Yeah, but still it's casting a shadow. So these trees are also going to cast shadows. Yeah, but these trees is going to cast shadows here. So if those trees are there casting this shadow, then these trees are going to cast shadow here. So that means you can go play with a glaze. So I'm going to use the blue for now. It's a pure. It's just a very translucent blue. So that if that's a straight shadow, the shadow is going to go there, and then this is all going to be the tree.
Yeah, depending.
Yeah, no, it will be. And the length of the cast shadow will be the same as the length.
Yeah, but as long as it adds to the painting.
Yes.
I'm not really worried about
but
the reality of it.
Yeah, but you need that because then you're going to get the contrast between the dark and the light. So that means this side of the road, if I make this darker and this darker, and it will probably go over there, but then in between I can make lighter areas there.
And
it will pop.
Yeah.
It will pop. Yeah.
Yes.
So now I can go. So you've used the red there. Okay, let's stick to the red. Sorry, it's probably a bit dry. And I'm just going to add a bit of, so I'm just adding a little bit of that in. It's a different color. I check the color by holding my brush. Can you see? Interesting. Can you see there? Interesting. Yeah. Not everywhere. So all I'm doing is I'm making this side a little bit more interesting. Now look at how that goes to the light.
Yeah.
Can you see? Now this becomes a real focus here. But it's looking very good. Keep painting. And turn it around the other way that you can see stuff that you don't see.
Okay.
Did you get it right, Margaret? Let me see.
The rest of the tree. So that's what I want to create.
Okay.
So
well,
the
thing is, the problem is if you do that, we're going to have to make this a lot bigger. So it's going to come all the way here and it's going to have to overlap or at least be like that big to show that it's in front of you.
You know what was my idea?
Yeah, but I know, but don't do it.
So
it's not working. It's not
okay.
working. Yeah, leave it as it is. Yeah.
Okay. But so far so good. A little bit lighter.
Yes.
What do you think?
No, it's good. I like it. I still want some of this blue. Must also go in there. You must break the blues in there, just like you're breaking the oranges in. Oranges, I mean the purples. Good boy. Okay, let's see. How's it going here? Let me see through the camera. Okay, so play a little bit more. I want you to play a bit more still. Okay. And use your different brushes. So have you used these ones yet? You have, eh? Have you tried them? Yeah. Remember that, I think the thing you've learned somewhere to put a lot of paint on your brush. The trick is to put little bits of paint. So like here, say for example, if I now take this line, I can reinforce the line. Can you see? So you're learning, but it's all about the brush control. That's all I want you to learn, is brush control. Okay, that's not looking bad, but finish it. Play more.
I'm going to do this again. I'm going to do this in line.
You don't have to. It's just that he likes doing it in line.
No. I'm just sketching now to get like a design.
Okay. Just remember, I want formal line.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Like I'm going to do it like this. So this will be the.
Oh, okay. I see.
But this needs to be a bit darker.
Yeah, but you probably. Okay. Let me explain it to you first.
Yeah. I'm just.
Okay, so these ones, these ones looks wrong because they are, that one should actually have been there. So this one, oh no, actually it's fine. No, that one and that one's the same. So this one should actually be there. So that one should have connected the other way.
Okay.
This one, let me see, bye-bye.
I didn't realize
Okay, all right.
the perspective that you were looking at. It's
Okay.
fine, I just put them where I thought.
Okay, so now this one is 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and so forth.
Okay, so I draw this and then these must go.
Yeah, so you draw always remember the front one is always going to be slightly harder than the back one. So if I do the second one there, it doesn't matter where I do it, I can put it there. It's lighter and then I connect. So now, so mine's very ugly, sorry. So so this is like the top. It's like a train. I'm looking down on the train. So that's the inside. I'm looking inside. So if I add a little bit more data there, you can see like here, it's harder. If I add more data there, then I look inside.
Okay.
So this one, the smallest one must be at the bottom. So it's going to look, it's going to look weird. So this one, if I look here, that's the big one. So that's the 6 o'clock one. So let's say the small one sits there. I connect all 4 parts. Can you see it looks weird? It looks like this is in front.
Yeah.
But if I harden this and this and this, now I'm looking inside. Can you see?
Yeah. It's this one I can see.
Yeah, that one should actually be.
One of them I can see. I can see it from 2 perspectives.
Yeah, that